Hello, 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 everybody. It's Gadda back again with another episode of EU4. Last time we started playing as Holland, we broke free from Burgundy without any bloodshed. We were actually released independently, which is sort of odd. I've never had that happen to me before. In this part, we are waiting mostly for some things to change. We're waiting to see if maybe Cologne or France will join wars on favors, or if Burgundy would, or for my truce with Burgundy to end in 1450. So we're waiting probably still another short while. Checking on favors, an alliance from Utrecht. I don't think that's going to last, so I'm not going to accept that. Gain one favor every year from Cologne. So Cologne would take a while to manage to get. Not Breda. Support for dissidents abroad. I'd rather just lose prestige. My prestige is already negative from having a new ruler as after Holland was freed, unfortunately, but you know, that's what happens. I'm already up to my force limit, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, my force limit is now 10. Well, I don't have the money to really support more troops. I guess I could build another infantry. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. War of the Roses happening in England already. I could build a lot more ships, but that is really just a straight issue of money. 29,000 pretender rebels up in England. That's a lot of rebels. I certainly couldn't deal with that. I suppose that's why I'm not England, huh? So the truce with Burgundy here ends in May of 1450, which should be helpful for me. France is kind of weak right now. They only have 32,000. I know only, but I think Burgundy probably has quite a few if I check the ledger. Or maybe not, or maybe I missed them. Well, Burgundy has 20. So yes, Burgundy has 20. But Brabant has 6. Flanders has 5. So Burgundy ends up having quite a few troops if you count it out. And I'm not sure that I could win that with just the help of France as of right now. I think it would be better for me overall to try and take Friesland. And I think I should be able to do that on my own. But Mecklenburg does have 5k. Mecklenburg does have 5k, and I think they could get over here. I think I'm gonna declare this war. I'm gonna drop the speed down to 3 and declare this war. I think I have the resources and the ability to be able to do this properly, but I would not like to rent Condottieri. I think that I need to ask for access through these countries. Although now they're coming this way. I'd like Friesland to go there. Thank you. And then I will promptly march here. This fight should, yeah, okay. And here comes Mecklenburg's forces. I just saw them. There they are. That's, I mean, yeah, that's a terrible rule, so I'd rather just retreat that one. I do have more money and more men. And now they're defending in terrible terrain. So that's favorable for me. Mecklenburg wiped out there. March back to Friesland. Ah, shoot. This battle is going favorably, so I suppose I'll hold it. I'm going to take a lot of losses from it, but I will win. I'd rather just take military power right now. Anything to help me. Yeah, a huge amount of casualties. So I need to go home to Holland. But see, that military power paid off. That Tech 4 bonus now is going to help me out immensely in these fights that are pretty close in a lot of ways. That bonus is going to help me out a lot. So that should be good for me. I'm gonna have to take loans. That's not very good for me, but I would rather take loans than not be able to expand or conquer anywhere. Taking loans, I don't know, to me, yes, it's bad. But if you have to, if you have to take loans to expand, then I think it's worth it. Plus, hopefully I'll be able to take gold back from Friesland and Mecklenburg. Which should definitely help. Now there's Friesland's army. This is the big battle. And it's going to be hard for me to win this one, honestly. But it looks like I might be able to do it. I need to roll well and shock. 0 is not good. 0 to 0 just means a bunch of people die. I did win that. It took a lot of casualties. Ugh, this war is just a slog. Just an all-out slog of a war. I gotta sit at home for a while and recuperate. Now we have a salt crisis in Holland, which is losing production efficiency. It's fish, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll just have to see how we can perform in the future. At this point, we're really just trying to recover from all that stuff that's been going on. Not the greatest at all by any means for me. Costing me a lot of money. I have now taken 2 loans. It's not very good. My war exhaustion has gone up. My only hope at this point is that I will just be able to keep winning battles and will eventually be able to occupy Friesland. I may just have to peace out of this war and hope for a white peace, because this war has been pretty horrible so far. Maybe if I can win a siege here or something. It'll swing the war in my favor. I think I need to fight this again and just try to ensure that I win. It's so hard, and I lose so many men every time I do this. But I really think I'm not sure about this war anymore because I can't chase just to wipe them. They recover too much by that time. It's like all I can do, I'm just gonna wait and recover while I siege and just hope that I'm able to do something. As I now have 3 loans of 21 ducats each. I really need at least to make my money back in this war now, which means I need to win this occupation. That's very good, that wall breach right there. I'm going to shift consolidate my regiments, actually, here, so that my men fight a little bit better. Return to speed 4. If I see them coming, it depends. If they're marching for me, I'm gonna have to break the siege just because they have so many more men than me that it's just no way that I can fight their army with negative penalties. I barely win with all those positive bonuses that I get. Lose 90 ducats. No, absolutely not taking a consort at this time. 21%. I really need this to fall this tick. Oh, supply shortage. 29 days. I really need this to tick down. Okay. Hopefully after this one, 42% chance now. Hopefully. Deserted defenders. They've been black flags. They broke the siege and walked through territory that's no longer in military access zone. They have to go all the way back to Mecklenburg. The AI is a little bit wacky sometimes. Okay, won the siege of Friesland. I actually don't really want to fight that, so I'm going to tuck my navy away here. That gives me all the war score I need. Mecklenburg isn't going to peace out because they don't want to. Mecklenburg will not peace out unless I manage to go siege some of their holdings. And the issue is now that unless I can get some ships over there, I'm going to take my boats here. My war exhaustion is climbing too. My enthusiasm is not too hot. I'm taking my boats. I'm going to repair for 1 tick here. And I will send them to Mecklenburg. And I hope beyond hope that this is not too far for my, I guess like it's not zone of control, but like my range of, oh wow. Ooh. I did not expect Mecklenburg to have this many ships. That's why you always check the ledger. And it's mostly galleys. They already sunk one of my trade ships. Looks like the blockading campaign isn't going to work against them, which is really not good. And they're unsieging. They will accept this. They accepted. Holy cow. I just can't believe they accepted. We are definitely going to refuse unlawful territory. They're already rebelling because they had an active army sieging it down. And there's no fort there. I know it's bad for me, but I think I'm just going to have to suffer that. Oh no. I still have one loan. I'm still losing money. Utrecht will no longer give me military access. Okay. I would rather not try and take that over, to be quite honest. I would rather wait for them to try and march across the strait, because I know they will. I can't make the core because they're there. Oh my gosh, I'm getting slammed. They're relocating to Zealand. Okay. I'd rather take them in Zealand than in Friesland. So we will crush them easily, have a lot more morale than they do, and more men. Friesland will unoccupy. Yes, we'll re-up royal marriage with France. Disband, move the mercenary regiment. Sits on Friesland. Or Friesland. Start a corps. Unrest is so high, and this province is really not worth much. I'm going to raise autonomy. It's literally worth nothing now to me because it's just literally worth nothing at 100 autonomy, but I'd rather have that than what I currently have. Oh man. Alright, well this is the bad thing that can happen sometimes. Now my only option is just to expand into the HRE because that's the only option I have. Austria now has control over my rightful land, which means this campaign is going to change dramatically in the next grand scheme of things. I need to be able to take back that land, and I need to be strong enough to do that. In order to do so, I'm going to need France, yes, but I'm also going to need a lot of land in my own right, which means taking over pretty much this section of the HRE. My expansion is getting limited by being limited by, you know, the directions that I can go in. So I essentially just have to be able to work on my own. And although I have allies in countries like, you know, in Cologne and in France, essentially, I'm just using France is important to keep as an ally, so that I have some sort of insurance or protection. But the other countries are not as important. I'm lowering army maintenance all the way just because I really need to make some money to try and pay off these loans. I really don't want to extend loans. I have 3 years, but I'd rather just try and remake the money. I will take this because even though you might say, well, but Gadda, why don't you wait so that you can core this later once you make it a state? But I won't be able to make it a state, I don't think, or it won't be worth it to make it a state when I only control one of the 3 states needed to make this state, or one of the 3 provinces needed to make this state. So I would rather just wait. Current maintenance is 0.14 for this state, but if I increase local trade power, I bet my income would increase. From local trade power. Yeah. Yes, I will take Diplotech 4. That local trade power is definitely helpful. It gives me a lot of trade power in this node. Yeah. Yeah, 47.1 trade power from this province, from Holland. That's incredible. Yes, taking Ostfriesland would be good. I would also very much like provinces like Antwerpen, Ghent, and Flanders, Breda, Brabant, pretty much all of these that I feel are rightfully Dutch. Hopefully will one day be mine. I can make states in Frisia. It says it's going to cost us 0 in maintenance. That's not so true, is it? Costs 0.11. Ugh, okay, and I have to wait another month to core, but that's okay. We'll wait, and we'll core it immediately. And it will still probably give us an increase of nothing a month because this province is not making anything. I was impatient, hasty, one would say. But at least I don't have to worry about it anymore, and once the autonomy starts to drop, it will maybe be useful. But that looks like that's going to wrap things up for this part. So thank you for joining me in the second episode of Hammerin Holland. I did like I promised. I expanded. I did something. And hopefully next time we can look at recovering from that war because that was brutal. And maybe expanding it into Ostfriesland, Gelre, Utrecht, other areas in the empire because Austria inherited the Burgundian lands in the Netherlands, which is sad for me. But that just gives me a lot to work towards and to get stronger so that I can take it back and proudly claim the Dutch nation for the Dutch people. So I've been Gadda, you've been you. Thanks for watching, thanks for enjoying, and I'll catch you next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, whatever you feel like. See ya. Thank you.